have I got a deal for you. Greetings, people of the internet. I'm Scott with CircWorks Art Labs. Welcome to the underground laboratory where we create robots, aliens, zombies, and other imminent threats to humanity. And two of those things, zombies and robots, are featured in a new product that I want to talk about. But first, I want to remind you guys of another video I did, which I will leave a link to at the end of this video. But it was a video about creating digital products where I talked to artists about the benefits to creating digital products and putting those out for sale and everything. But this time I wanted to take a little different spin on that and talk about how some of these products can help you as creators. And so here's the deal. I recently partnered with a company called Design Cuts, and they are an online marketplace. And the cool thing about them, now there's a bunch of online marketplaces where you can purchase digital products, but the cool thing about Design Cuts is everything is curated. It's all handpicked by the staff, so everything you get there is going to be top-notch. And luckily, I have the honor of being featured in their latest bundles. And that's the other cool thing. The main thing that Design Cuts does is they take all this cool stuff and they package it in a bundle and they give it to you for like a dirt cheap price. It's just really amazing. So for instance, I sell my robot and zombie avatar packs for about $25 each. They're pretty massive. They took a long time to build, and you can do so much stuff with them. You can build all these different zombie creations. There's different eyes and ears and mouths and noses, and robots have antennae and all. I mean, literally, you can, to your heart's content, just build just an army of robots or zombies or whatever you want as avatars to do whatever you want with, because you get the license with that to use that for your own stuff. So I sell those on some other places for around $25 each. Now, that's a good deal if you ask me. If you see them, you know what I'm talking about. But for some people that might, you know, maybe you're even thinking about, oh, those look cool, I might want to get one, but you know, I don't know if I can spring for 50 bucks to get the pair. Well, this is where Design Cuts comes in, because they go to all these artists and they're like, we're going to put your stuff in a bundle and we're going to offer it for I mean, this bundle that they put together, it is a vector bundle with all kinds of stuff, and I'll show you what's in this thing and you're going to be amazed. But they're charging like $29 for this thing, and it's just got tons of stuff, and it really is amazing. So I want to kind of give you a little tour of what's in this bundle and everything. But like I said, if you were to buy just my two products from this thing anywhere else, it's going to cost you 50 bucks. All right. Now for 30 bucks you get those, plus, I mean, I don't even know how much stuff is in there, but you're going to see in just a minute, but I'm going to show you. But yeah, again, I want to just talk about the benefits to use. If you are a content creator, if you're an illustrator, if you are a graphic designer, if you're selling things, whether it's on Etsy or your own online store or whatever, or at conventions or whatever, you know, when you're designing, you're always thinking, well, you know, a lot of this stuff takes a lot of time. Like you can go and do like Illustrator or Photoshop or whatever, and you can design your own brushes, but sometimes it just takes so much time. And these are people who create these products, and these are, you know, this isn't like you're going to Shutterstock and you're downloading like a single background or something, or a clip art. This is stuff that you can use in such a multitude of different ways. And I mean, the possibilities are really endless when you get into using some of these products. But as designers, you know, sometimes this stuff can get expensive if you're going and buying all this different stuff. But when you get a bundle like this, I can tell you that I'm going to use tons of stuff in this, and it's just going to save me so much time and so much money in the future on different products. But you'll see. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to kind of show you through the pack so you can see why I'm so excited. And this is for a limited time. Again, I don't think I mentioned that in the first place, but this is going to run for 2 weeks, and then after that, it's going to be a different bundle, which is probably going to be pretty cool too. But it won't have my products featured in it. So if you're interested in the robot and the zombie avatar builder, you want to get it for a dirt cheap price, check this out. We're going to go up here to the paralleloscope, and I'm going to show you everything that's involved, everything that comes with this bundle. And man, it's pretty impressive. So let's check it out. So here I am on the Design Cuts homepage. There's a link in the description, but this is it, the hugely versatile vector bundle. Right now it is February 6, 2018, and this pack will run for 2 weeks. So that's the time frame you got to get it in. I'm going to try to run through this bundle as quickly as I can because there is so much. Whoa, I didn't mean to go that quickly. Okay, there is so much stuff in this thing that I want to show you because it is just packed with stuff. And again, you know, it's the retail price is $3,151 if you were to buy all this separately, and it's $30 basically, $29. And you'll see all the stuff you get with this. So this is just, I'm just super excited about this, all right? So anyway, so here we just got some basically product shots. You can kind of see a rundown of all the stuff that's in here. And that's just, those are just the screenshots. Let me kind of go into it. So the Artifacts Forge, this company here, look at, now here's just some vector effects that you can add to almost any kind of vector illustration if you want to kind of give it sort of a roughened look. But you can see all the different textures. See on this dog how all these different like textures you can add. Very cool. Yeah, and now you can kind of see some of the different brushes and just all kinds of different styles. And that's just the beginning. But here's more. This is just one pack. And you can see why these things usually retail for around the same price that just this whole pack comes with. All right. Here's another one. Now, there's all different styles. So this is a little more, you know, feminine, but you can use this if you're like an Etsy seller. This is perfect for a lot of the stuff on Etsy. I mean, I'm on Etsy too, but I sell a little different products. But look at all it shows you all the different cool stuff you can do with it and how you can use all these different, you know, elements to create really cool designs. So, like I said, perfect for Etsy, but look at all the different stuff. This stuff is like super trending right now. So if you're into that, that comes with this. Now, Retro Supply Company is a company that I've been following. Dustin Lee is the owner, and he has a podcast called Passive Income Design for Designers, and that's kind of where I learned all about creating, you know, these vector, you know, elements and this digital products. But this is a cool set from Retro Supply Company, the Drunk Sailor stippling brushes. So if you are a comic book creator, I mean, think about, you know, all the time it takes you to do all that stippling. These are brushes that do all that for you. You can see it saves so much time, and it's a really cool effect because it's just like those old sailor tattoos, but that you can use it for almost anything. This is just kind of gives you an idea of the style. But look at all the different stippling brushes that come in this thing, and regular brushes. Like these are like, you know, microns and multi-liners and all kinds of stuff. Look at all these stippling brushes. I am definitely going to use this. This is one that I was going to buy. Fortunately, because I'm involved in this pack, they're giving me one to test out. So I'm super excited. And more brushes. Again, for people like me who like to make comics, or I mean, this kind of stuff I use all the time to get sort of a rough effect. Look at that. Look at all these different brush effects you can get, or textures. You can do so much stuff with these and more. You know, what is this, like a Conte crayon? Look. Scroll through. I mean, I'm telling you, there's so much stuff. So these mandalas, this thing is super. I mean, even if you don't want to design anything, if you just want to sit for therapy and like do coloring and color these things in, you can print them out and color them in. But all this stuff, you know, you can purchase this and you can use it for your own products. I mean, it's like you get the license for it and everything. Look at these flourishes. So somebody like Joshua Kibble, who I host Artcasters with, he uses this kind of fancy ornate style all the time in his comic book. I could see him using some of this stuff for inspiration. I know he does most of his stuff by hand, but think about it. Sometimes he'll actually print stuff out and go over it by hand to save time. But look at this. I mean, I could definitely see him using stuff like this for the stuff that he uses. All right, and again, they show you sort of practical uses for it. So here, of course, Circworks Art Labs, that's me. So here we get to see some of my stuff, the zombie avatar builder. You can see all the different eyes and heads and everything you can build. And again, I'm showing you some of the stuff ways you can apply all this stuff for party favors. If you're having a kids party, you want to have a zombie party for your kids. But look, I mean, you can build literally hundreds and hundreds. I'm underestimating. You can build millions of different combinations with this thing. And again, same thing with the robot avatar. And all these sets are completely compatible. My sets, so you could you can put robot eyes on a zombie if you want. And I've got a monster set that's coming out too, and that's compatible with that too. Old style, like stuff you would see in the Sears and Robot catalogs. Old style illustrations, like you could use this for all kinds of things. Very retro, vintage look. Look at all this stuff. This is all included in this pack. Bicycles. If you're a graphic designer or illustrator, now this I'm definitely going to use. These, you know, all these fold effects, I could definitely use this in my comic book stuff. Very cool looking. I mean, I'm always looking for like weathered effects and everything. And I get like the Shutter. I have a Shutterstock account, and I get stuff from that, and that stuff can get expensive. But this is the way to go with these bundles. You save so much time. But let's look at all this stuff. Look at all these brush effects or strokes or whatever you want to use them for. I mean, you can. This is all vector, so it can all be scaled or however you want. And you can use this for. I mean, I use this stuff seriously all the time with designs that I do. This kind of stuff. What else we got? Oh, look at this. So if you want some cool animal, sort of a hipster type logo, this stuff is super popular, super trending. Again, look at this. These dividers, these little doodle dividers, super popular with the Etsy crowd. This is really cool. Look at that. It's like a, what do they call it? A spiral scope? I forgot what they call that, but look at that. All those designs. Here, look at all this stuff. All these animals, sort of look at that. Look at the detail in that. Just I use that stuff at my day job all the time. Horticulture, all the plants and everything. I mean, you can use all this stuff hand in hand. A lot of this stuff. I mean, you can just literally create. It doesn't matter who you are or what kind of designs. There's something in this pack for everyone. You can make all kinds of cool logos with this. Look at this. Cards. Again, more Etsy style. You can see we kind of go back and forth to sort of the rugged stuff to the more, you know, kind of more feminine, more, you know, look at these. Look at that patterns. And I'll show you some of the stuff. It shows you how you can apply. Look at on fabric. Look at all those different designs. They got it on shoes, and you can change the color. It's so easy with vector illustrations to do that. But look at that. Pillows. Okay, of course it's Valentine's Day. All this watercolor stuff, it's got a watercolor look, but it is all vector. So it can be scaled up and down. You can do whatever you want with it. It's just amazing all the stuff they pack and the value that you get. Look at these cute little cats. I think they've got dogs too, I'm guessing. Or no, princess stuff. Maybe, I don't know if they have dogs or not. Yeah, here we go. Here's some dogs. Look at all that stuff. I mean, you could buy this thing and, you know, use it for all these different Etsy products or whatever. You could never run out of things to do. It's just your own imagination. This stuff is really cool. I can definitely see using some of these designs because this would take me so long to design something like that. And look at these backgrounds. You could definitely use this, you know, gray this out and do whatever you want as far as like a comic book backgrounds. You make kind of like a Jack Kirby look to it. But yeah, so that is the bundle. But look at all this stuff. And you can see, again, I'm just super stoked to be involved in this thing because this is the way to go if you want to, if you're a designer or whatever. And they put these run for two weeks and then they put another one out. So who knows, even if this thing is expired by the time you're watching this video, I mean, you can go and, I mean, there'll be another one after this that, you know, and they have different themes. This one's a vector one. Sometimes I think the one before this was all kinds of different fonts. But for $30, the value that you're getting with this thing is just it's unheard of. So again, if you're a designer or an illustrator, you really want to check this stuff out. I'm going to try to go back to my thing real quick. There's so much stuff in here. It's crazy. But yeah, so I would encourage you, just go check it out. There's a cool video. I won't play it because it'll take a little while, but it kind of goes through the whole package and everything. But yeah, so anyway, where is my stuff? I'm just lost in all this stuff in here. Maybe I'll do the scrolling a little faster here. Where are we at? Okay, here we go. Anyway, so yeah, so that's the bundle and everything. But yeah, you might want to check it out, or you know, I just want to put this out there as an idea for you guys. Sometimes, you know, we're just looking for things that can kind of help us along in designing and coming up with ideas and everything. And this stuff is really super awesome. So that's it. That's what I've been up to, and you can get it for a low price. Like I said, my bundle just alone would be $50 if you were just going to buy these two things, and you can get this whole pack with everything you've just seen for $30. So awesome deal. All right, so hopefully that'll get the point across of all the stuff you get for a mere $29. I mean, you could use this thing forever. I mean, I am going to use, there's not a single product in this bundle that I can't see using for something in just in my arsenal of tools that I already have, just adding it. And now that because I never really thought about this, because sometimes I look at some of these products, when you're buying them piece by piece, they can get expensive, but with these bundles, I mean, it's just an incredible deal. And I'm just so happy that Design Cuts reached out to me and wanted to bring me into this thing, because I'm super excited. So, and hopefully it won't be the last time, so we'll see. But anyway, so just an idea for you guys, if you're looking for things to add to your set of tools and everything, these bundles are a great deal. So go check it out, and let me know if it's something you think you're interested in. Let me know in the comment section. If you see anything in particular you thought was cool that you might be able to use for your own projects, I want to know. Leave me a comment, and I will see you guys later. That is all. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me here in the Art Lab. There's a lot of other great content on the channel, so click that subscribe button and you won't miss a thing. If you're an aspiring evil